Snakes on a Plane was directed by David R. Ellis. Oh boy. Oh. Whoo! Let's get it. Snakes on a Plane was directed by David R. Ellis and stars Samuel L. Jackson as FBI agent Neville Flynn. He then boards a flight from Hawaii to Los Angeles, escorting a key witness to testify against a mob boss at an upcoming trial. An onboard assassin releases a crate full of deadly venomous snakes in an attempt to eliminate the witness. Flynn and a host and frightened passengers and crew must band together to survive this slithery threat. I'm convinced if this movie was made today, it would be like a throwaway PG-13 cash grab. Kind of similar to the 47 Meters Down movies that skips out on the violence to get a box office safe rating. This early 2000s cult classic says, nah, we're putting women, children, and pets on this flight, and nobody's gonna make it out alive. It's straight up one of the most chaotic yet hilarious films in 2006. We're gonna have cobras spitting in people's eyes, we're gonna have snakes blow up in a microwave, and then we're gonna have people get brutally trampled by a woman in high heels that end up piercing their heads and throats. This movie might as well have been a comedy. Let's talk about the plot. Samuel L. Jackson's character, Neville Flynn, escorts this murder witness onto a plane. The mob boss finds out that witness is on the plane, so he releases a crate full of venomous snakes in order to take him out. I'm sure he had better options than that, but okay. Execute order. Snakes on a plane. I wonder if the writers knew that snakes are illegal in Hawaii? That means the mob boss had to import these snakes illegally across the entire world just to get them in Hawaii, to put them in crates, hoping they would get on the plane to kill one person. The characters in this movie on this plane, they get bit everywhere. Like, everywhere. There's a moment in the film where this guy is using the restroom and then the snake bites his... I have no idea why I decided to revisit Snakes on a Plane, but I'm glad I did. So the snakes get released from these crates and they look so bad. The CGI looks so terrible. And the reason for these snakes being so aggressive, biting these people, is because they were given pheromones, or in other words,
snakes on crack.
But with all the dumb shit aside, and believe me, there's a lot of dumb shit in this movie, there is one thing that this movie has that's pretty good, and that's Samuel L. Jackson as the lead. This movie proves that you can have an A-list star with an F- script to where it becomes a B-level so bad it's good. The film was originally supposed to have a PG-13 rating, which means no nudity and no to little cuss words. Then David R. Ellis makes the best decision of his career by going to reshoot the film for an R rating. Also, for leaving in the line,
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Classic. You know, I like how after he says that badass one-liner, he pulls out the gun for a cool camera pose, then immediately places the gun back in his pants after the camera angle changes. Kenan Thompson is in this movie along with Keith Davis, and they play security guards for famous music artist 3Gs. One of them then gets bit on the ass by a snake.
All right, we have to suck out the poison.
Man, I ain't sucking nothing.
Okay, I'll do it.
What? Oh, there'll be no sucking. Man, Troy, get this man away from my ass.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we sure. Thank you.
And then they see a woman sucking the poison out of a little boy's arm, and then they are just like,
That's what I'm talking about.
I got bit too.
Meanwhile, while this woman is sucking the poison out of this boy's arm, knowing what she's doing, all the pilots are dead in the cockpit. The flight crew then goes to the remaining passengers that are still alive and asks any of them if they know how to fly the plane. Kenan Thompson's character steps up to the plate since he has 2,000 hours of flight experience, and then moments later we find out all that experience came from a PS2 flight simulator.
Are you telling me that your only real flight time is at the controls of a video game?
No, see, it's not a video game, all right? It's a flight simulator.
The early 2000s, man. They were something. If you didn't like Snakes on a Plane, I don't blame you. But if you're looking for a drunk time with friends, put it on. I think you'll have a fun time with it. Critically, I'll be giving Snakes on a Plane 2 out of 5 stars. It's so bad. But on the so bad it's good scale, I'll be giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure to comment down below what movie y'all want me to review next. I look forward to bringing y'all more movie reviews soon. I'm Matt, and I'll see you guys in the next video.